Hi friends, welcome. Happy Tuesday morning. Let's see, I was gonna bring my laptop over here so that I can pull up the other chat on it because I got the baby monitor over here. Oopsies. We just don't have enough room for everything. How's everybody doing? Let me get this computer started up. I have a couple things I want to do before I get to the main hat, but I think today we're going to do Peakychu. But I've also heard it pronounced Peakychu. I don't know. I say Peakychu, like peckish. But you can also be peakish. But that's too close to Peakychu, I think. But I do need to finish up. I have two Peakychus here in the small hat version, but one of them's for a customer and I'm waiting for her to get back to me that she likes the face. But I think she's going to like it, so I almost just want to hot glue it anyways because I'm afraid I'm going to lose the mouthpieces. But someone wanted me to make a little keychain. Oh man, I forgot this computer is so slow. No, now it's trying to open Gmail. I might not even fool with this. I need to get whatever I need off this laptop before it dies. Ooh, there's a cute Pokemon Lo-Fi radio. All right, we're almost there. We have YouTube opened up. Okay, then I gotta make sure I'm muted. I just need, like, I have my computer over here that has the chat for the non-portrait mode, but that's way over there. And last time I missed somebody's message and I felt bad. But we have portrait, and then I have my phone, but I need it for the baby. Okay, that's still loading. So first thing, I need to finish this keychain, which won't take but like 2 seconds, hopefully. If you guys haven't seen, I posted a video. I posted one on YouTube, but the one on Facebook blew up. I mean, I don't usually post on Facebook, but I'm starting to look into it. Wish I had headphones. Oh no, sorry, love. Sorry, boss. I'll get them to you at lunch. I'll get them to you at lunch, I promise. I almost thought about putting them in my car just to make sure they were there. But I put them next to my water bottle, which is next to the diaper bag, so it should be good. Also, I saw... Okay, here we go. I pushed the chat away. Okay, so we're going to make a custom order for... I don't know his name. I think it's like Jesse. I guess I should look it up if I'm going to say names. Jason. So Jason over on Facebook said that he needed a Mimikyu keychain. So we have these two cards. This is from the Phantasmal Flame Mimikyu. He wanted Mimikyu specifically. And this is somewhere from Scarlet and Violet. We have a hollow energy that I found that I thought was cool. And he said that would be fine. And then I have my little keychain pieces. And if you want to make one yourself, I do have an Amazon affiliate link. I'll try to add it to the end of this video. But if you go look for, it's a little chestpin keychain that I made. Look for that video. All the pieces are in there. But yeah, so all you do, oh, I need my paper scissors too. You do have to cut off the like top of the card. And then we're gonna line it up. We want to make sure we don't, or at least I try not to get any of the border. I'll make sure it's centered. And we don't want it to go in my coffee. Oh, there we go. It didn't jump that bad. So here's Mimikyu. And then let's cut out, for this, the energy cards, you have to cut it like super close to be able to get it. Be enough. And then I like to, since it is a circle going into a circle, I really try to center this as best I can. Woo! Looks pretty good. And then I like to put a little bit of super glue. Also, I thought it would be cool, it might be the next thing I try, if we put, I guess that won't work. I was thinking if we put the Mimikyu card inside of the energy hole that we just cut out, but we had to cut up the energy thing, so never mind. But I mean, like something like that, but reversed. Oh, I don't have my ring light on. Hold on, it is very dark over here. Excuse me, pardon me. Well, there it is. There we go. Now I have a little bit of light. But like something like this I thought would be cute. The Mimikyu inside the energy card. But we have to cut up the energy card, so never mind. Let me get my coffee, because it's already getting cold. And find my little super glue. Oh, and also the thing with these, hopefully there's nothing here. I need to get more super glue. The other things with these little keychains, because they are kind of cheap. I have a package of 100 of them, but I think I paid less than $20. They have these little tabs on the plastic where they cut out the, like from the inside of the keychain. And I have learned if you don't cut this off or file it down, it will crack your plastic. So make sure you do that. Which is something I've been trying to tell the people in the YouTube comments, but only if they specifically ask for the keychain. Like, I don't want to go through every single thing. And we want to make sure we line this up. And I also want to make sure that I don't put the eye upside down. And hopefully there's enough. Yeah, I just need just a little bit. The only reason I put the super glue is so everything stays upright. And I don't think it would really matter. If it didn't, it makes it just a little bit easier to handle. You're trying to gamble? How much do you have? You tried to gamble all your money? 10,000? So here's Peakychu, and then the psychic on the back. And then I like to just dust this off a little bit. Place it in there. It's like a perfect fit. Makes me so happy. And then we just put, well, hold on, there's fuzzies. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure chatbot is on. And you just pop it in there. Yay! Look how cute! These are so fun if you have a bunch of bulk cards. Alright, so I'm going to package this up later and get that sent out to Jason. Thank you, Jason, if you're watching, if you're seeing this. Gamble 100. Let's see. Let me put all my stuff away, and then we're going to hot glue a face. Whoa. On one of these Peakychus. So I made an adult one and a kid one. The customer wants a kid one, but when I went to make it, I still didn't make it as kid size as it needed to be. Good morning, band girl. Let's see. Hope you're doing good today. We're having problems with our chat. Let me see if chatbot, if I accidentally turned it off or something. Sometimes he gets turned off. No, he's on. I mean, I'll turn it off and back on. Okay, and then let me check my. I can never remember. What it's under. You'd think it'd be under commands, but it's not. Slots. Oh, that's different than gamble. Yeah, it's on. I'm gonna turn slots on. I don't know what that one does. Emote pyramid. Oh, and then this reminds me, I wanted to move my alert box to the top. Because last time somebody followed and it didn't tell me. I've got to go in a minute anyway since I don't have headphones. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'm sorry. Okay, well, let's see if heist works. I always spell heist wrong. Oh my gosh, I spelled it right. Okay, I lied though. We're not doing we're not doing Peakychu. I need to finish this Sylveon so that I can message this customer back. or so I can get a message back from this customer because she hasn't messaged me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's still sleeping. Maybe it's too early for chatbot. Because my Streamlabs thing isn't going either. I do be having that problem sometimes. All right, so we have Sylveon. This is for the same customer that got the Peakychu, the kids Peakychu. This is a kids Sylveon in the Scooty style. And then they also got Tandem Mouse, adult version. Tubba is sleeping in this morning. LOL. Yeah, I know. Wake him up. I don't even know. And it could be maybe because... No, that wouldn't have any problem. I was gonna say my laptop is like super slow, but I'm not running this on my laptop. I'm just reading chat on my laptop. Does the stream seem like it's lagging at all, or is that fine? Seems fine on my end. And of course, I don't know how long this stream will be. It always, the morning ones, always depend on how the baby feels when she wakes up. So if she's fussy, I might have to leave. But right now she's okay. She's drinking her milk, hanging out. So these are the little ribbons for Sylveon that goes on the little ear, little bow. It seems fine, thanks. Good, good. I updated what conventions I'll be at. So it's PokeCon Clarksville, Tennessee, and then I'm pretty sure it's Elizabethtown, Kentucky. I was looking at one in Owensboro, but I think that one's later. I think the Elizabethtown one is end of August. And then I think the Owensboro one is beginning of October. So I believe that's right. I haven't paid for the one in Owensboro yet. I hope to do it, but I'm trying to space it out so that not all my money comes out at once. And then we just have to cut out the bow for Sylveon. So it's official. I renamed all my stuff on Etsy to try to avoid copyright. I've had my Etsy... Ooh, that's thunder. I've had my Etsy for 14 years. I've been on there since 2012, I think. And I have my link cats, which was like the #1 thing, honestly, that used to sell. I should look at the stats for that listing. And I got a copyright strike like a month or so ago, and they took it down. And I was like, man, you know, that's always the risk you play when making copyright stuff. But I love fan art so much. I love making things that, you know, bringing your favorite characters and stuff to life. But after talking to some people and seeing other people get their Etsy just completely like wiped away, like if you get so many copyright strikes, or if they decide that, you know, I guess your copyright strike is bad enough or something, they can just shut it down without warning. Luckily, I have got a few, but they've been spaced out enough that it hasn't caused any problems. But since I just got that one with the link hat, I may be a little more nervous. So I decided to finally pull the trigger and take it. Or I left it, but I renamed everything. Because technically I have some My Little Pony stuff on there, and they do sale. I get a few sales. It's nothing compared to my Pokemon or whatever that I have like listed as Pokemon and stuff, of course. But they do sell, and also my Mothman hats sell pretty good. And I would at least still have that I know will bring in some traffic. So if you guys are curious, you want to look at my goofy little names, you can go check out my Etsy. But I do have my own website. It's lyingaroundsewing.com, where I have a lot more stuff listed and even more goofy little names. And I've just been really trying to focus on the content creating side of things. And since I'm doing this Pokemon challenge, I figured maybe that'll help bring people to my website. That's the plan, at least. And we, as like a family, me and my husband, are at a decent place right now for money. Like, we don't have a whole lot of money saved up by any means, but we're at a good place where if Etsy stopped bringing in as much as it does, we would be okay. Because summer is like my slow time anyways. So I was like, okay, we'll pull the trigger now. I'll just do it. Because if they like wipe it, you can't make any other Etsys. They track your like IP address, and you can't make any more. And then all those views and all the people that have favorited my items, all that would be gone. All right, we are sewing on the bow. Hello, little kiddo, how are you? Don't jump on me. No, get down. Thank you. Here comes your sister. She's going to attack you. smack myself in the face with the Sylveon boat. Or the ear. Okay, we can take this off now. Have you all played Pacopia? Where you see Peakychu? I just found him in my game. Joey has the game. I just recently got a Switch 2, so I've just recently technically been able to play it. I've been playing it on my own like account. And then we did the game share where I was able to get the game for 7 days, and it just recently went back to him. So I'll have to ask for it again, or I'll just have to play it on his for a little bit so we don't have to send it back and forth, which you really don't have to do anything other than he has to go in and share it. It'll automatically go back to him, but he can't play it within that 7 days. But he also has the Metroid game, and I kind of want to play that too. No, but I want to play it so bad. No Switch 2 here. I feel you. I just got it last weekend, I think, actually. So not this one that just happened, but the weekend before, because they had a trade-in thing where if you traded in your old consoles, you got an extra 20% towards a new if you traded in towards a new console, you got an extra 20%. I think that's what it was. Something like that. But we did that. We took them up on their offer at GameStop. And we traded in an old iPhone SE and then 2 of the original Switches with docks, and that was about it, and like the power cord. That's a good deal. It was. We paid $50, I think. I think we paid $55 out of pocket. And we also used like our $5 GameStop rewards. It was a good deal. All right, let me send this. I think the girl that I'm making this hat for, I think she's like super busy. I know she has kids, and sorry, someone just messaged me back that I've been waiting for a response. And I don't think she checks her Instagram a lot. That's where we're messaging. I always spell Sylveon wrong. I always want to type it as Slyveon, because the SLY just seems better than SYL. Okay, so now we wait for her to get back to me. Also, I forgot to plug my phone up last night, so it is dead. Well, not, it's at 60% now, which is pretty good. Okay, goodbye, Sylveon. We're gonna put you over here with your new family. So, someone bought 5 link hats from my website, which is awesome because, like I said, they just got taken down off of Etsy. No idea how this person found them. They're in California, and actually I think it's for some kind of costume shop, which I think is pretty cool because it just says something like costumes or whatever, or maybe it's like a wardrobe type thing somewhere in California. I don't know, but I have them labeled as like elf hats and stuff. Elf hat, Renaissance hat. you name it. And so they ordered 5. And I packaged it up yesterday. I filmed a little reel for it because I'm going to post, you know, that this is kind of like the kicker to take my stuff off. I think this is the child one. To take my stuff off of Etsy. And so I packaged up the hats. Well, when I was laying down to go to bed last night, I was like, you know, I think I made more than 5 hats just because I was on a roll and I just kept going. But I don't remember having any extra hats that weren't in the package. So I was like, let me check the video this morning. I checked the video because I didn't want to open the package if I didn't have to. And sure enough, I packaged up 6 link hats instead of 5. At least it would have been okay. They would have got their 5 hats. They just would have got an extra one. But thankfully it wasn't anything less. But also I'm sending them an extra $25 or giving them like 1 hat free, I guess. But I thought that was funny. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just on a roll filming and I was like, okay, fold the hat, put it in the bag. Fold the hat, put it in the bag. And that's how that went down. So I have done, oh, you know what? I could have checked the first edition tag. This is clearly the adult hat because the ears are a lot bigger and it went on the mannequin head a lot easier. This is the first time doing the Peakychu small hat version like this. I have done it in the bigger long version. I'm gonna be honest, I think the shorter one is cuter because there's more room for his face. And on my Scooty long hats, you can't space the face out that much. That's the problem I have with Gengar because he's got such a big smile and the eyes are like really big and they're like slanted. So I kind of have that same trouble with Peakychu where I have to like scrunch its cheeks and its eyes all in this one little area, which causes it to not necessarily look like Peakychu. That looks good. I'm trying to see about the face, the mouth specifically, if it needs to move down at all. I think that's right. So I have the nose like right at the bottom of the eyes, the mouth at the top of the cheeks. Oops, I typed in Pokemon instead of Peakychu. Yeah, that seems right. And the cheeks are a little further apart than the eyes. Yeah. Perfect. And for this hat, I am gonna hot glue it because where it's kind of like a beanie type, it has 2 layers on the inside. I guess all my hats kind of have 2 layers on the inside. But if I don't like have the fabric laying just right and it puckers, it can cause the fit of the hat to be weird. So for now, we're just gonna hot glue it on. I might change my mind in the future because hot gluing, you would think would be faster, but it actually takes a lot longer if you're trying to hot glue the whole thing and making sure it's in the right spot. I for sure have to hot glue the nose and the mouth anyways because it's way too tiny to sew on where it would look good. And then with the cheeks being on the edge of the band, I think it would make a weird like cliff almost. So that's also why we're just hot gluing. And I've had people ask me if, you know, they think hot glue is that secure. And honestly, I think it's super secure. Now, if I don't let it dry and try to pull it off, it will come off pretty easily. But once it's dried and sit on there for a while, it stays pretty good. And of course, you want to make sure you get all the edges down so you don't have it pulling up. But that's why it can take so long, is because you want to make sure you get all sides. And I always tell people to hand wash and like spot clean, because I was always worried when you put it in the dryer if it would cause the hot glue to like just disappear. And I mean, I don't know if you did it constantly, I feel like it probably would. You're just adding wear to your hat by that point anyways. But I have washed two Sylveon hats actually, and they held up very nicely. And they had stuffing in the ears and everything too. So if you need to wash your hat desperately, you can. It's just, don't do it a lot because it will probably start to fall apart because the washing machines are hard on stuff. With my newer hats that I make, like the same ones like Sylveon and the Evolutions, I do sew the eyes on now. Because I do think it looks better. I really can't see if I'm putting my coffee on the warmer. We're kind of just hoping for the best. Okay, now I'm gonna leave this on here, but I am gonna lay it down because it's easier for me to get different angles. Oh no, I got hot glue on my stuffing stick. Oh, so funny story. I actually did get an email from them like when I was going to bed last night. So I did a video for this magnetic hoop that a company sent me. It's from Brulan Sotec Magnetic Hoop is what it's called. I did a video on it if you guys are curious. If you do embroidery, it's very nice for embroidery. And they said they liked my video and they would like to send me more stuff and continue working with me. And I was like, awesome. I would love to look at your smaller hoops if you all have any like 4x4 size. And they're like, yeah, of course we do. What's your machine? I reminded them of what my machine was. And they're like, okay, we got it sent out. Like, perfect. So then I get a package. And it's really tiny. It's like a really tiny box. But I'm like, well, I guess if it's 4x4, this is technically a 4x4 box. So I open it, and it's a 4x4 box of black bobbin. And I wasn't upset about it, because I love pre-wound bobbin. I think it's great. And I needed black, because I have a whole thing of white, which is what I usually use just for everything. But occasionally, I will wind some black bobbin, because if I'm doing like Mothman on the embroidery machine, it's pretty much all black. Might as well have some black bobbin. But I was concerned that I got someone else's order, because they didn't tell me anything about black bobbin. They did mention, we'd love to send you other stuff. They didn't tell me what the stuff was. So I messaged them back being like, hey, I don't know if you meant to, but I got black bobbin instead of the 4x4 hoop. Just wanted to make sure I didn't get somebody else's order. And so when I was going to bed last night, I read the email, and it said that basically they sent both. The bobbin arrived sooner, but the hoop is on its way as well. So I was like, oh, okay, good. I haven't responded yet, but everything is fine. But I guess they'll just send me random stuff. I don't know. I'm not upset about it, but luckily I gave them my other address, because I didn't have a P.O. box. I do now. Just got a P.O. box yesterday. But since I'm doing more on social media, and since I had them sending, random stuff, I was like, let me give you my stepdad's, like, the business address, P.O. box, so that you don't have my exact home address. But now we have the P.O. box, and so I'll just have them send it there. But yeah, let me show you this box of bobbin. I'm like super excited. I honestly was like, I don't know what else these people are going to send me, because I don't need any more hoops other than maybe the small one. But I guess they have, sorry, I'm probably like screaming into the mic right now. They have an Amazon storefront, which is the affiliate link that they sent me to use, to use in my description. And so I guess they have other things on Amazon that they could send me. But look at this. And this is probably 3 rows deep of this many. And I still have this much white bobbin. I had 2 of these containers filled with white bobbin. But it's gonna be super cute, because now I can fill this container. And it's really handy. I used to have them all in a box somewhere, and it was not organized at all. I'm not gonna do this right now, but also I want to do it. I'm like, oh, look at the cute organization. But I need them all to be flat. And they honestly just fit so perfectly in here. I think. Okay, I can't get the last little one in there. Yeah. And then I put a layer of cardboard on it, and then I do another layer of bobbin, and it's so nice. And then I just pull it out, grab one, put it in my machine. So thank you, SoTech. I really don't know what I should ask what they would like me to say. SoTech, Brewland. I don't know. I'm getting messages. It says like Betty at the top, but I'm pretty sure the signature is John. I don't know. Thank you to everyone. Fun times. But that is my first kind of like sponsored item that I've been sent, and I'm actually really excited about it. I think if you go watch that video, you can see I'm so excited. One, to try out the hoop, because I have always wanted a magnetic embroidery hoop. Now, if someone could send me a 3D printer, we'd be golden. That's a little bit more expensive. So this is the ledge of the hat that I was talking about that I don't love the cheek being on it. See how it has like depth difference and it kind of, you know, it goes in and comes back out. I think this will be okay, but I do think sewing it, you would see that much more gap. It would be a lot more noticeable. But I'm not really sure if I can move the face up anymore without it being like Peakychu looking to the sky, you know? Hey, Chinky, I was just thinking about you. Because I was thinking about how it's a good thing I did this live, because I wasn't live Thursday. Because the baby was sick, and then I was thinking how you was wishing, you know, good luck on the baby feeling better. Or, you know, just hoping, well wishes, I guess. And then here you are. Hope you're having a good night for you so far. How's the baby? She is good. She still is not feeling 100% herself, but she is eating more like herself. This girl, she can eat, okay? I think she can eat. Not that she gets it often. Don't come at me. Actually, it was my mom. She's had one Happy Meal in her life, and her grandmother bought it for her. But she ate that whole Happy Meal, other than like the apples, because she didn't like the texture of the apple slices. And she's 16 months, 15 months. So she can eat, but that was like how I knew that she did not feel good, because she barely ate a whole banana for breakfast the day that she was sick. And of course, we didn't try to feed her a lot, but she also did not want to eat a lot. And she's just now getting where she can eat a lot again. And we went, so she was sick on Thursday. Saturday, I think we were like, okay, let's get out of the house. She's feeling better. She's eating a little bit better, but she still wasn't back to herself. And we drove and went like antique shopping. We weren't really looking for antiques, but basically that's what you would call it, I guess. And rolled her around in the stroller, and she just was out of it. She stared the whole time. She's usually jabbering. She was not jabbering. People would try to be like, oh, look, how cute. Hi, baby. And she would just death stare at the... So I'm like, oh. And she was extra, extra clingy and cuddly, which I love, but when you know that they're doing that because they do not feel good, it makes you sad. I'm trying not to cry right now thinking about it. Also, it is pouring rain outside. If the power goes out, if the if the live cuts out, just it's because our power went out, and I probably will not start it back up because I'm gonna have to get off in like an hour anyways. But I just want to give you guys a warning because I do hear it thundering and pouring outside. And you know, we were gonna go to the library, which we still can, but if it's like pouring rain, I don't want to be on the road. But I also told Joey we'd come eat lunch with him, and I gotta bring him his headphones, so I did promise to do that. Hopefully it's not pouring then. How's your kiddos? Didn't you have a sick one like last week? Hopefully they're all doing better. Yeah, I have a studio vlog that just went up yesterday, and I know I had so much trouble trying to keep track of that video, and that's my fault because I also was filming another video. But I swore somewhere I talked about my baby being sick, and maybe it was in my other video I was filming, which is also kind of like a studio vlog, because I remember being like, sorry, trigger warning, you know, throwing up. I won't get into details, but like I did have to cancel my live, so that's why this, you know, day is a little bit different. But I could not find that footage. Maybe it'll show up eventually. So then the next clip you see is me talking about the baby's better, but I never said the baby was sick. So I don't know. It's fine. I posted it on like YouTube, like when I did the post that I was gonna go live, I edited it to say it was canceled. And I also posted in my Discord, so some people will know. And I don't get a lot of views on my studio vlog anyways, so I'm sure the people that actually watch the studio vlog are also the ones that keep up with me on like Instagram and Discord and YouTube community, whatever that's posted. They do tend to be clingy when not feeling well. Even my 6-year-old, when she had fever 2 days ago, she doesn't want, sorry, there's like my comments are blocking it. She doesn't want me away from her. She wants to sleep leaning on my chest. Aww. Yeah, I love it. It's so, you know, it's so sweet. But it really makes me sad that I'm like, oh, I know you don't feel good. And even Joey, my husband, was holding her. He like got her out of the car seat when we were going shopping, and she was just like holding on to him. And he's like, oh, it's an extra long hug. And I was like, yeah, she's really, really extra cuddly. And she was like actually wrapping her arms like around your neck, like holding on. So yeah, we cuddled most of the day on Thursday instead of the live. I did film a little bit, which was nice. Like when she napped, I was able to get some vlogging done since I wasn't able to go live. I'm doing a stash bust of black fleece. So that's the other one I was filming while I was also filming a studio vlog. And that it's hard to keep track of that because they're both filmed in here and they're both filmed me like sewing, and I was wearing the same clothes for pretty much the clips. Weather here lately messed with health. One moment it's so hot and humid and the next moment it's raining. Oh yeah, that's gross. That's how it's kind of been here. And then of course with the rain, it usually makes it a little colder too. And I just don't, I could tell that it's really humid outside right now because we keep our house pretty cold. Like I'm talking 68, 70. And so when we come out here, our windows are all fogged up on the house because, you know, it was rainy this morning and it's hot outside and like stuffy. I don't think we necessarily would keep it 68 if all of our house actually cooled to 68. Like it might be 68 in the living room, but once we close our bedroom doors, any of them, it gets like 72 or higher. But my mom always comes over and she's like, oh my gosh, you have it freezing in here. And yet at her house, she keeps it at 78. Kind of same with my grandma, which I understand. My grandma, she lives alone and she doesn't even turn her AC on unless it's probably 90 outside. Because if she did, that electric bill would be like $400 easily. See how long this hot glue takes? And I mean, I'm jabbering, so it's taking a little bit longer, but that's what I'm saying. I always thought hot glue would be so much faster. Okay, let me check on my edges. And this one again is not going to a customer. This one is going to be stock for my PokeCon conventions. Or if you guys are interested, you can message me. This is not a first edition hat though. The lady that ordered the Tandem Mouse, the Peakychu, and the Sylveon is getting a first edition of the Peakychu. All right, I think that's good. What do you think? Cute, cute. I need to take, I'm trying to figure out the right way to put it. I need to take some pictures, but I'll do that later because let's get started on Peakychu. Let me take the lint roller to it real quick because he's got fuzzies. That's the thing with the black felt is it sheds. Black fleece does it too, so honestly, that doesn't necessarily make one better than the other. But I like doing felt detailing more than fleece because felt doesn't stretch that much. Broke it. And so when I'm doing circles, the circles actually stay circles. Where if I do felt, sometimes they can stretch and look weird and turn into ovals. I saw the cutest crochet patterns for little bitty Pokemon. It was the starters. And I really want to make them for this PokeCon convention. I do not know the name because I was watching someone else's video and she dropped the link to the crochet patterns. So I don't even know who made them, but I'll have to try to find them. But I will share them with you guys when I find them, if I make them too. Because I would like to have some crochet Pokemon. I also want some Pokemon plushies, but that's for another day. We still have over a month, which is nice. That's gonna come up really fast, but we're still good right now because we have vacation coming up at the end of this month, so that's gonna take away a couple of weeks of prep. Stinking cute. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna remember to film because I found out for Shiny Umbreon, I filmed a little bit and then I had to take footage from my live and I didn't like how the footage came out. So we're just going to try to help me remember to film a little bit. It doesn't have to be that long. I just need a little bit for the Pokemon challenge. So I believe I have some footage, yeah, of me cutting out Peakychu. So then we can get some footage of the ears. But I went with this nice pale yellow. This is what I use for Mimikyu and Leafeon. And we just have a basic long body hat with pockets, and then we have ears, which are basically the same as Peakychu ears. And we are doing a light brown tan color for the tops of the ears. We're pretty similar. I need to see the face. I know his cheeks are like a light pink, so I did order light pink felt. We didn't have that last time for Shiny Sylveon, and I was sad. So I have this one pre-cut out because I was planning to do it for last Thursday. And since that didn't happen, I already had this ready to go, luckily. But I don't know what I'm going to do for Thursday of this week. I'm thinking Charizard, because I also had another person ask for Charizard. She's jabbering. And then I know someone has already claimed the Scyther hat. So I would like to do that since they, are willing to. I know, I have a willing customer. And then Cubone is getting a lot of love. So I'm thinking about Cubone too. So I would say those are the ones in the running for Thursday. Oh, but heads up for Thursday, my grandma's out of town, so I might have to do an early morning stream, but I don't have a babysitter. My mom mentioned she could be able to watch her, but she was also potentially babysitting some of the other kiddos. So I'm not going to ask her to watch my kid unless she volunteers. So I might have to do an early morning stream. I'll know a little bit closer. Probably the Wednesday, which I guess is tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna film. Almost forgot. Let me film this part. Mega Gengar. I'll show it to you guys. Mega Gengar is available at linearoundsewing.com if you guys want to grab it. If you want the first edition, I probably will put it up in the future or I'll make more. But if you want the first edition one, it's at linearoundsewing.com. No one else will have that first edition tag in theirs. So it is done. I will show you guys what it looks like. Let me film this real quick. Let's see. Like this, like this. Perfect. And it is $60 because I did machine embroidery around the eyes, around the mouth, and I hand sewed all those spikes on. So it did take a little bit extra time. How's everyone doing today? Hi, Blood Star Incubus. Welcome. I'm doing good. Working on some Pokemon hats. I'll show you guys the Mega Gengar. If you haven't already seen it, I did post it in the thumbnail for my last vlog. But look at him. I need to take a better picture of his face because it kind of looks wonky in the photo. Look at him. Woo. And look at these spikes on the back. Nice, nice. Love the embroidery stitching. I put this on, I was showing Joey, and the baby really wanted the hat, so I put it on her. And we have a rug, so luckily it didn't get dirty, but because she's so little and this is so long, it was dragging the floor. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how cute would that be as a mischievous, like if she just had, because it's purple, if I just made her a little mischievous hat and it just like flows behind her when she's walking, and just put her in a cute purple dress. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. We have a convention this weekend, OMG Con, if you guys have ever been to it or heard of it. I think I'm gonna just make her a tandem mouse in that style, kind of like what I just did for the customer, and put her in like a white outfit. I need to see if I can order one. Instead of trying to make her, like, we're gonna be in Kigus, but it's gonna be kind of hot, so we can easily just like take it off and like wrap it around our waist. I don't want to have to try to take this baby in and out of a fleece onesie. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And she really likes baseball caps and she'll wear them, so maybe I'll make a backup, because she was wearing this one, but like how long is she gonna wear it? So I might make a backup that's just like a baseball cap with ears and like stitching. I'm listening while working on school uniforms. Oh, nice. What do you have to like sew things, or are you just like ironing school uniforms? I never had school uniforms, but my cousins did. They lived in Curacao for a little bit. And I was just always curious. I know some of them it's just like khakis and like a shirt, and you can wear a different color shirt. But I know some places are a little bit more, you have to have this and that. Yeah. Movie said, good. How about you, Bloodstar? I was about to say the same thing. How are you? We're good. Sounds like the rain let up a little bit, which is nice. Guys, I'm kind of getting into gardening, which is funny that now I'm getting into it when I have a baby, because we started a garden before she was born, and I don't know, we just didn't have any motivation. We really didn't keep up with it. We got some peppers and tomatoes, but honestly, we let it get overgrown and we didn't deserve anything because we did not take care of it. But now, when my mom takes her to watch her sometimes, when Joey's off work, I'm like, oh, let's do this and this for the garden. Let's get it. And then she also will give us some extras of her plants. She gave us cucumbers and zucchinis, and she just gave me some peppers and tomatoes this weekend, and it's been doing really good. We got 2 cucumbers off of it Sunday, and then I think tomorrow, depending on how much today, depending on how much sun we get today, because it's raining a lot, I think we'll have a zucchini ready to pick. And these are like all plants that my mom gave us, and she's like, oh, you guys' plants are doing so much better than mine. But a lot of hers are in like raised beds or buckets, and ours is in the ground. And she's like, they just do so much better in like dirt in the ground, which makes sense. And she knows that. She just doesn't have like a lot of area. Yep, sewing uniforms, public and private school. Oh, so not necessarily for your kids, for like other people. First day of class was on Monday. It was only when we got home that I learned there was like a 7.8 magnitude quake south of our country. Oh my goodness. So I guess you didn't feel anything if you found out about it later. That's crazy. We'll get this angle too. I've really debated about getting one of those like chest video things, but I don't know if I'd really use it. I feel like I'd use it for 1 or 2, and then I'd be like, I don't want to deal with like putting it on. And I'm like, man, it would really come in handy, especially if you guys seen the Pokemon keychain one that I made that I posted. I had a tank top on and I literally put it in my boobies. So that does the job. Might as well use what you got, right? Instead of buying something else. I'm curious of zucchini. Does it taste good? Yeah, I like it. Like zucchini and squash, I like to saute it in a pan with like oil and add some onions sometimes, but honestly just like some seasoning, or do it like where you put it in the oven with oil and salt and pepper. But I think it has a different name. I know in the UK they call it something. It looks like a cucumber. Hold on, let me look up what they call it in the UK. Because I remember seeing a video of, what's the Stranger Things? Millie Bobby Brown. courgette. Courgette. I'm sure it has like an accent or something that I cannot do. Courgette. Yeah, because I think it kind of sounds like croquette. Courgette. Hold on, will the lady tell me how to pronounce it? Courgette. Courgette. Yeah, that's how apparently UK, France, New Zealand, that's what they call it. Summer squash. Marrow, this term. Baby marrows. Zoodles? Oh, that's when you make zucchini noodles, when you use it to make noodles. I've done that with butternut squash. It's a lot of work. Fault line did not run up to our province, but there are quakes from the south that we do feel aftershocks. Oh wow, our country looks like a camel. We are in the middle around the hump part. That's funny. Yeah, Kentucky in the United States, if you just look at the map a certain way, if they like color it, they're like, here's this state, here's this state. Kentucky kind of looks like a guy holding like a piece of fried chicken. So that's how some people remember where Kentucky is, because Kentucky Fried Chicken. My video on my computer is very behind. He's struggling. So I have to look to make sure the chat is up to date. I'm really not sure if the video gets behind, if the chat will also be behind. So the Pokemon keychain video that I posted here, but like I said, I posted it on Facebook, is somewhat going viral. I don't know what you qualify viral. Like, to me, that feels pretty viral, just saying, because I never get that many views. But thankfully, out of all the comments that it has got, I've only got a few offhanded ones, and they really haven't been super bad at all. One, because I posted my Amazon like affiliate link where I got the stuff, which is something new that I just started like last week, was the Amazon affiliate, because I thought I had to have Amazon Prime to be an Amazon affiliate, and I did not want all that attached to Joey's Amazon Prime that we use. But then I realized I have a different Amazon account. I just don't have Amazon Prime on it. And I forgot that you can use Amazon without Amazon Prime. So I was like, let me see if I can just do it through here. And I was able to. So I set that all up, posted this video with the link, and the first one that was kind of like, okay, like weird comment, like, sure, that's what you want to do, was, I'm assuming because I posted that it's Amazon link, said, no thanks, I'd rather support AliExpress. Okay, I guess my thought is they have problems with Jeff Bezos, which, like, understandable. But Okay, that's fine. You didn't have to tell me. And then the other one was like asking about copyright, which understandably so, it is, you know, a bumpy ride. It is a valid question to ask, but I do think they were being a little sassy about it. And like, copyright lawsuit, what if you get sued, something. And I didn't necessarily say anything. I was just like, yeah, that's a problem that you can face when doing, like, that's a risk that you take when you're doing copyright stuff. You don't have to sell these, you can just give them as gifts. So that was my response. But the other people in the comments were like, God forbid someone tries to do something for fun and supporting a small business instead of big corporate companies. I was like, thanks guys, thanks. Appreciate it. And then the other ones, one of them was funny about like my cutting mat, because it's rough. Okay, that thing probably like 15 years old. I maybe cleaned it once, and I haven't used it for probably 5 years because it's been under my desk because I haven't used my Cricut in probably that long. And I broke out the cutting mat just to be able to have like crafting out on the table instead of like in here, so that Joey and I could craft together and make these. And some guy was like, that cutting mat's seen better days or something. And I was like, shh, the pretty card is supposed to distract you from the cutting mat. Don't pay attention to the 15-year-old mat. And then another person commented, like, clean your mat with a like throwing up emoji. And I was just like, LOL, I'll think about it. That thing hasn't seen the light of day for 5 years. And I just broke it out so hubby and I could have a craft day, something like that. But I think that that's it, which I'm very happy about. So far. We'll see. And I think it has died down a little bit, so that's good. The other comments are just people sharing what they do with their Pokemon bulk cards, which I love. And asking, you know, where do I get this? How did you do this? So it's been nice. And with the Amazon affiliate thing, which is something that I was worried about, you have to get, I think, 4 orders through your Amazon link within 180 days. And because this thing went viral, I passed that. So we're officially an Amazon affiliate. Woo! Woo, woo. Oh, my thing's covering the chat. Sometimes I get confused with KFC and Kenny Rogers. That'll happen. I think, was there the song, doesn't he sing a really popular song? I can't remember if like Kenny Rogers is with the Dolly Parton. I think he does some stuff with Dolly Parton, right? Anyways, he sings the popular song. Is it The Gambler? The one's like, know when to hold them, know when to fold, or no, don't count your money. Is that what it is? Yeah. You never count your money sitting at the table. One of the crocheters that I follow, and I watched her vlog, her mom was like, we follow the Kenny Rogers rule. And I was like, what is the Kenny Rogers rule? And then they started singing it like, you never count your money sitting at the table talking about like when they sell at events, they don't count their money and how much they've like sold. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And it's also funny. Okay, and he also did something with Dolly Parton too. Okay, because I feel like I've heard Bethany, she loves Dolly Parton, talk about Kenny Rogers as well. And so I'm like, well, maybe I heard her wrong. Congratulations! Thank you, Chinky. I'm really excited. That's the other reason that I'm like, well, maybe I can take a step back from, like, maybe I can rename all my stuff on Etsy, still get a few orders on there, but focus more on like the content creating right now and getting more traffic to my website, since I am getting a little bit of this traction with social media. Now this could just be a one-time thing, and technically it's not even my business, the bulk Pokemon card thing, but it is a hobby and I enjoy it, and it does intertwine with what I make. So I love crafting, and it's a fun little craft thing. Ooh, let me get a video. We'll take a video this way. And then I'm gonna do one like this, just a different angle. Gotta switch it up, right? That's what they tell you. And I try to smile in my videos because sometimes I'd be looking real serious. But I don't want to just be like, so I gotta do like a soft, just smile, so I don't look so scary. One time I was making a video and I like showed my mom. She's like, what? You look so mad. Like, what's wrong with your, did you not like making that? And I was like, no, I'm just like focused. That's just my face. And I showed like Joey's mom too. And she's like, yeah, I would kind of be nervous to approach you if I saw you like sitting like that, working on something. I'm like, I'm not mean. I'm really a nice person. But hopefully that way, if I see men, if men see me out in public, maybe they won't approach me. So maybe it's good. My kids love Kenny Rogers corn muffin, while I like the baby potato side dish. I don't know what that is. That sounds really good. I didn't know there was food. I have to look into that. I love muffins and potatoes. So we have the ears sewn up. We have almost half of the body sewn up. And let's see. Got like 45 minutes left, maybe. So I don't know if you guys have seen the girl that is trying to solo row from California to Hawaii and be the first like American woman to solo row in like a rowboat, like a fancy rowboat. But also very scary, out in the middle of the ocean by yourself. So I've been keeping up with her, and she was showing the food that she was eating. And so like Sometimes she just has, I think, crackers and like peanut butter, and it's like just a huge jar of peanut butter. But sometimes she'll eat like bigger meals, I guess, more calories. And I was curious what she brought, and I mean, it's actually some of the stuff that I eat every day, like ramen, like instant ramen, because you just need to add hot water. And because I thought maybe she would have the, and she probably does, the meals, whatever, like the army meals. I can't think of what they're called. M something, MR, not MPGs, right? That's like a video game thing. You know what I'm talking about. MREs, meal replacement. Anyways, and the other thing is like instant potatoes. And I know my mom hates instant potatoes, but the ones where you just add the hot water, I freaking love those things. And they have some that's like garlic, and the ones with the ranch, the Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning in it. Oh, she eating instant potatoes? That's so smart. But that, I guess that's similar because I also have some like broccoli cheese soup that you just add water to. Because I was thinking she was out here not eating anything good, and it'd probably be all like nasty. But yeah, instant potatoes, not a bad idea. But going back to you never count your money sitting at the table, I don't follow that rule. I don't count my money, my bills, but I do total up what I've sold when the page gets full. Because I do like to know how it's going. And I don't know how some people, they don't, because I know some people don't keep track of cash. I understand that. I don't necessarily keep track of cash. But I do keep track of sales. So like I write the cash down because I want to know my total, of course, for the full event, including cash. But I also want to know what item sold, so I know if it's really good or if it did really bad. But I've started to realize that some people don't even do that. They just have it in, like, for the credit card, and so they can only see their credit card things. And then I know some people keep track of both on their credit card machine. But I just don't know what I would do if I didn't know what items sold. I feel like the sea will cook her skin. Yeah, she was really sunburned, like the first, and blisters on her hands. I think she wore gloves too. It looked like fake. The blisters that were on her hands and on the side of her finger, like she had blisters everywhere, and it looked like special effects. That's how bad her blisters were. And she was burnt, like her face was really bad, and then because she's been wearing like a flat bill cap, the top of her forehead is white. But I think she's doing good, and she seems like a very positive person. So I supporting her, feel confident in her. But that's like super, that's a lot. And she said that a lot of times she gets most of her rowing done at nighttime. And I just feel like that would be kind of scary. I'm sure it's super peaceful, especially if there's like a full moon and the sun, and no sun. But I don't know, just thinking about you're out in the big, vast ocean by yourself. But I guess there's two different ways you could look at that. So, how does it work with tax if cash is not tracked? Yeah, that's the other thing I always wonder. I mean, I guess some people don't report it, because they have no way of knowing what you actually sold. But there is people that put cash transactions into their credit card system so they can still keep track of that, and then they know. But if you don't like write it down at all, yeah, I'm like, how? I guess if you don't know and you can't tell anyone, then I guess they don't know. That's always I think that's why a lot of people don't talk a lot about it, because it's kind of like, do what you feel comfortable with, but I can't tell you what to do because I don't want you to get in trouble for tax evasion. So I'm not going to tell you. So yeah, that. All right, we got both of our bodies done, and we can turn them inside out and then stuff the ears. And then we have to cut out the face. So hopefully we can get this done before we have to leave for the day. Yeah, because I need to get the baby some breakfast if she feels like eating too. My computer is in power saving mode. My laptop, I should say. So if I stop replying to non-portrait mode chat, that's why. I don't know, I really love this pale yellow color, something about it. It's a nice shade. So I got these stickers from a yard sale, a whole bunch of Pokemon stickers, but these stickers are like 30 years old. Maybe a little less, but not exaggerating. They are like first generation Pokemon stickers. So I'm trying to think of things that I can do with them, because they really don't stick the best. They do, like I tried to stick it on cardboard and it didn't stick too good. But they stick okay on the skin, and then they do kind of stick good on paper. Hi, Ridley. I think I'll probably throw some into my orders, Pokemon orders. I think that would be cute. But I really like to do something with them crafty-wise. So I've been making these keychains, and I've also been making like magnets. So I thought maybe it'd be cute to make a magnet with these stickers. And I think I've seen that the best type of cover is like resin, because I use super glue for the magnets and stuff, but then I put like a glass ceramic piece on top of it. But I haven't done a lot with resin. And I know you need like good ventilation, and it's kind of a lot of setup, and then you gotta wait for it to cure. So I'm really not sure if that's something I want to get into just for like a fun hobby. And then I also thought about little, wow, goodness, sorry. They have little like 2-inch by 2-inch canvases that I thought would be really cute to do something with. But I'm not good with like coming up with stuff. If I see something, I'm good at replicating it. That's hence why I like fan art. But I'm not good with coming up with original ideas necessarily. Unless I have something to like piggyback off of. So I saw people making the Pokemon magnets out of the trading cards and stuff, but I hadn't seen anyone make like keychains. So then that's why when I went digging for, oh, well, let's see if they have square keychains. Oh, they have circle keychains. Let's see what it looks like if I punch this Pokemon card out and do a circle keychain. So I can do things like that. I'm not good with like, here's these craft stuff, do something with it. I like doing that. I like the challenge, but I can't necessarily promise it'll look good. And so then I got this also from the same yard sale. It's a Pokemon gift bag, and they had a lot of different ones. This one is Lapras, who is my favorite, but you can see the inside is crusty. Like, I would not put anything in this, and it also broke because, again, this thing is probably like over 20 years old, maybe approaching 30. Yeah, it just says copyright of, you know, like Nintendo. It's like 95, 96, and 98 for Game Freak and stuff, but 2000 for Nintendo. So I'm gonna say, yeah, this is probably like 26 years old. Been in someone's storage unit. Because I also thought about putting people's order, like stuff in this when they buy from me, especially at that Pokemon event, but they were all really crusty. So didn't want to do that. And especially this one fell apart when I just put some clothes in it. So, but I would like to, I think, cut Lapras out. And I have some blank canvases at home and put this on there. But I want to do like a cool background. I don't know if like ocean, waves, palm tree. I don't know. But maybe in the future, you guys will see a video of that. Because I think it'd be cute. And then I can hang it on my wall next to my Lapras. Let me see if I can get a video of me stuffing this. I got a video of me stuffing the Gengar. Tia said, where's Hoodles? He's actually the only dog not in here. Obi! Ridley's right here. Oh, and then there's Daisy. Get down, get down. I hear him coming. Get down! Get down. Go. His sister's gonna beat him up, so he's not gonna be able to say hi. Oberdober. He's hiding under the table. Daisy, leave him alone. Hey, leave him alone. Obi, come here. Come here. Obi, come see Tia. I will protect you from your sister. Go. Get out. Look, she's gone. Look, she's gone. Come here, look. Tia wants to say hi to her. Go, Ridley, or I'm gonna have to kick you out too. Or he'll beat you up. It's a chain. He said, let me come invade your personal space. Yep, that's Ridley for you. Okay, you guys are gonna... Luckily, my hot glue gun's unplugged, but... Look at it. No, Ridley, I don't want hugs, thank you. No, I don't want hugs, thank you. I don't want hugs, thank you. See, Tia said, Hoodles. Tia said, where's Hoodles? He is a big boy. And he's actually... You think he grew? No, he's actually lost weight since we moved here. Which I don't know. I don't think he's gained it back, but he could have. But he was like 95, and I think he went down to 85. Can you guys see Ridley? This guy wants to be in your skin. That's the border collie for you. I don't think you guys can. He's like cut out. Cha 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 cha. Cha 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 cha. Cha 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 cha. Okay, you're pulling my hair. Let's get your sister back in here. Okay. He looks taller. Well, maybe I shrunk. Hi, baby. Okay, go, cause she's gonna beat you up. Go. Get off me. Daisy, go. So there's a chain pyramid in the house, and you can't hide under there. Go under the table. You stop it. Daisy is youngest, only girl, and she's the queen. She's the princess, so she's the boss. And then Obi is this middle child, and he is like a cat. So he pretty much is always off by himself doing something else. Are we doing mouse hold for the con? I want to. Is that okay? Do you have any other ideas? I was gonna whip up something for the child that's comfy and easy. And then Ridley, he's the oldest, but he's the goofiest. He's the he hears voices in his head kind of thing. But he wants to be with you and cuddle, and he's got the most energy, honestly, and he's turning 8 this Saturday, actually. She needs an outfit. I know, yeah, I'm gonna see what Amazon has for like a white little outfit, and then I was just talking about this earlier on stream. I'm gonna make a baseball cap, because she likes to wear her baseball caps, and just put some ears on it and like eyes. And then I also would like to make her, that's gonna be priority, but I would also like to make her a long hat, because I think she looks so cute in one of the long hats. He's ready to start a conga line. Imagine you train the parade to do a conga line. That would be some kind of AI something. That's what that would be. People would be like, that's AI. Oh, I forgot I need to film me stuffing this, so I have it for the video. We're working on Peakychu. Okay, that's good. I was like, what if we do like white overalls? And then we have to give her a tail. Then we can attach a tail to them. But I don't know. Overalls, I think, are a lot of money, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of money. And she doesn't really need another pair of overalls. I need you to Google this. Most dogs in a conga line, Guinness World Records. Okay, I don't have the puppy emotes. I'm sure it's probably like chatbot is turned off or something. Oh no, here they are. Why don't you have them? They're under the little thing. They're not there for you? It says you still have your thing. Why are mine gone? I don't know. I don't know. Does it still say, like, have you still been getting the membership charge on your YouTube? Okay. Most dogs in a conga line. The official world record for most dogs in a conga line Belongs to a German trainer, Wolfgang Lagenberger. He successfully coordinated an incredible line of 14 performing dogs who stood on their hind legs while resting their front paws on the shoulders of the back of the dogs in front of them. That's officially the Guinness World Record. Walked a distance of 5 meters. Oh, and walked a minimum distance of 5 meters. Oh my gosh, look at it. They got like 2 big poodles in the front, and then it just gets smaller, which is funny. Oh, look, Tia, there's like a little violet in the background. I don't know if I can get my phone to zoom in enough. Can you see it? You guys could Google it yourselves too, but look at all of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, you didn't, I guess, renew it. Or, well, not renew it, but didn't claim it or something. Hold on, let me get the baby monitor back up here. Yay! Hey, thank you, GTC King Assassin, for your 29 month of membership. Of being in the Lion Pride. I know, it was so cute. You can train dogs to do anything. Yeah, dogs are pretty smart. Alright, let's add these ears in. This color is so cute. It actually reminds me of a plush, a Peakychu plush. It's like this color. I don't think it's the 30th anniversary, but it's like a really light colored velvet. Maybe it is the new one for the 30th anniversary. Okay, let me figure out how to get my emote thing. There we go. Tia, how's traveling? Are you good? How expensive is it to fly back here? Because I know prices of everything is going up. Ow. It is. So to say. Oh, it is the 30th anniversary. Is that what that was too? I couldn't remember what I asked. Or what I said. I forgot already. I bought a round trip a while ago. I can't recall. It was over 1K. Goodness. I mean, honestly, we were looking, I don't know if that's for both of you or just one, when we were looking for just Southwest to fly to Florida for the cruise, it was like $800. And we decided, yeah, no. Or maybe it wasn't that much. Maybe that was for my brother to fly with his kids when they went in October because it was like fall break time. 30th anniversary Peakychu Killer. Awesome. So that is what I was thinking, yeah. Then Matt pushed the dates for only $89 US. Okay. Cheaper than 3 months of rent. I guess that's true. That is a good way to look at it. So are you all officially done? Like, he's selling the house there? Or whatever. I think it was a house, right? Or an apartment? You also don't have to tell anything on the live. I'm just making conversation. We can chat off of the public platform. I just kind of spieled all the exciting things that I've been doing, so I have nothing else to talk about. He will come back in September to sell his house. Oh, okay. So it's still, he'll still have it. So is he renting it out to someone else? Or you guys still have to pay? Or this, when you said cheaper than 3 months rent, is that on something else? Sorry, you know, your life is so adventurous. I can't keep up with it. I'm just working on an app feature, and then I was looking up something on YouTube and I saw you were live. Yeah, I'm starting, this is only the second week, but going live on Tuesday mornings and then Thursday afternoons to fill my week, because in the mornings, and this could totally change next week if the baby's not fine with it, but in the mornings she's usually pretty content and she's been sleeping in. So that gives me enough time while she sleeps in, and then when she wakes up, I give her milk, and then she hangs out in her crib. And so I'm able to get a little bit of work done. I can go live. It keeps me motivated, and it also gets me out of bed. Because if she sleeps in, I'm like, I could sleep in. I could sleep in too. But this gets me up and going. It's almost 4 a.m. here. Oh. PM. Okay. Gosh darn it. Okay, so yeah, you are also on the other side of the world, pretty much. Different time. Isn't that so crazy? Time zones and the world and all that stuff. All right, let's add the first edition tag to Peakychu. Now I want to play Peakychu again. Joey played it. Uh-oh, that's the baby. Joey played it the night before last, and I was in here like editing my video, I think, and I heard the like noise of like beating stuff up and like the da-da-da-da, or like claiming or whatever items. And I was like, that sounds really familiar. I think he got Peakychu back, which means I don't have it anymore. But again, it's not that hard to send. Like, actually, it's pretty cool how easy the game sharing thing is. And I assume he can share it with me again. I don't think there's anything where you can't share the same game multiple times with someone. Look at it! First edition. Is it upside down? No. First edition! Yeah, this time zone is more difficult than when I was in Asia. No one is normally awake. And then by the time I go to sleep, everyone is done working. That's so... like, that messes with your head. We're from the future, said Chinky. Yeah, you guys are. How does it feel? Tell us about it. I feel like that's what everyone says. Oh, what's gonna happen in the future? Cute tag. Thank you. I really like them. I'm glad that I did it. I did get 100, but for the 100 Pokemon challenge, there won't be 100 new hats that I make. So I guess I'll just have to keep making hats even after the 100 Pokemon challenge is over. because I'm remaking some of the ones that I've already made, like Shiny Umbreon, Shiny Sylveon. But this one is almost all sewn up, and then I gotta look at the face. I think I'll have time to cut the face out and like get it ready, but I won't be able to attach it. This says you might want to plug your PC in. It's gonna go to sleep. Hold on, let me take my laptop over here. I got Tia and Joey in the chat. Can't lose them. Maybe I can put it in the chair and roll it over closer to me. Okay, I did it. I plugged it in. Don't die. Don't die on me. Now just watch the dogs rip this out of the chair. They're all laying around me now. Make 100 first editions. That, I mean, I guess I have to now. I have to. Oh, also I think Peakychu's eyes are like ovals, right? If I remember correctly. Okay, I'm checking my seams. Look how cute. These colors look so good together. I mean, it's very like simple and plain, but I think this is the right shade of brown, which hopefully I can find something similar, because this is just scrap that I had, and I'm pretty sure this is from Joann's. Rest in peace. Oh, sorry, don't let me run over you. I wish I had something other than styrofoam heads, because they're so squeaky. But I really don't want those fake, like, or not, they're fake, but they're very realistic looking mannequin heads. And sometimes when I'm working on it and the baby's like sleeping, I'm afraid I'm gonna wake her up. All right, hold on, let me look up a picture of Peakychu. Oh, it's an exclusive female Peakychu variant, which I didn't know. I didn't realize it's only female, according to Google AI, I guess. A pale Peakychu in Peakychu who's lost most of her electricity after sharing it to help her sick friends. Oh, why'd I gotta do it like that? Okay, so yes, oval. They kind of look brown, but I think I'm gonna stick with black and then do light pink cheeks. Do I do a sad frown? Do I do a sad face? We'll see. We'll get there and we'll see. Because, I mean, actually the ears are supposed to be like this, but I can't really make them sad. I could make them like a little more. I could have stuffed them less, maybe. I could maybe sew this too. But he, or she, I can actually say she, gets happier later. All right, brown ovals. Or no, I'm gonna do black. Sorry for the plastic noises. Oh, these are pre-cut sheets. Interesting. All right, where's my Peakychu pattern? There's the cheeks. And then I don't have a pattern for the eyes, but I'm pretty sure they are going to be like kind of the same as Eevee. So I'm just kind of going to wing it. And then I might still do brown, but I think I'm gonna like black better. I'm gonna come back over. I was like, where's my laptop? Joanne, I would look that up on Reddit. I've been doing that lately. The Reddit people never let me down. Look what up on Reddit? The colors or Joanne fabrics? Okay, so this is what I was just talking about, that there's really not a whole lot of space on these hats to necessarily space the faces out, but they might need to be. Oh, I left the light over there. Okay, I can't see where I'm placing it, so. Your girl Pokemon. Yeah, the Peakychu. Yeah, I didn't know. Apparently, is a girl. I think. I assume that in the game they refer to it as her. So I don't know. I assume this is the only one because in this Pokemon game, it's kind of a dystopian, all the humans are gone, so these are the only Pokemon that are left that you find. And if her story, she was a Pikachu and she turned into Peakychu because she gave all of her electricity away. So I'm gonna assume that there's only one. And it is a girl. So you're a girl dragon. I mean, of course you're a girl dragon. Alright, this mouth is not even whatsoever. And then this should be big enough for the nose. Okay, so. Ooh. Sorry, that was loud. Alright, let me turn this around here. Right now we're looking at like a off-brand Peakychu. Oh, I just remembered I need to change the Gengar video, live video thumbnail to the actual Gengar now that I've made it. Okay, so they definitely need to be spaced out. And then what if we put these further down here? I made it a sad face. But I don't like that. The ooh-woo smile as like an upside down. Come closer to me. Alright, let me pull up the picture and see. The eyes are actually kind of turned. That looks cute. That looks cute. And then the cheeks. Those are good. The nose. I think that's a pretty good spot. I'm going to kind of make it where it's not such a sharp triangle. Keep cutting it off and it's just getting smaller and smaller. Okay. And we'll put that kind of at the bottom. And then let me see. There was one really good picture. Yeah, it's just like a sad little frown. Adorbs. Have you heard of Jen? I don't think so. That's what that says, right? J-E-N, or, oh, Gen Con. I didn't see the con part. Yes. I have heard of Gen Con. That's the big board game one, right? In, Indiana or Atlanta, somewhere around there. Guys, look. Guys, look at the frown. Okay, so we can do like a centered frown. We can do like a little slanted frown. Oh, now I can't get it in the right spot. What about that? How cute is that? But also, if I do like sad, I kind of need to do sad eyes. I don't think I have time to cut up some eyes. It's like 9 o'clock. Also, this is kind of cute. This widow, like, this little smile. What do you guys think? Yeah, I would like to go to Gen Con sometime, especially since it's not like too far. I think isn't it just like on the other side of Louisville? Okay, so we have this, which I think is cute. This is one option. We have this. This is another option. We also have kind of like a crooked, but I don't know if that's gonna look correct. Like, what if it looks that I just did a bad job placement? This, kind of like a side. Then we have this, which is the basic, what I did for the other Peakychu. Let me know what you guys think. I do want to try to do the eyes and see, because I think that will really make it different from the other Peakychu. I'll try to cut these out really quick. They don't have to be perfect, because I can clean them up later. But it's like a swoop. Because if I just do generic, people might be like, that Peakychu is the wrong color. That's because it's not Peakychu. So if we do sad little girl, I almost said sad little boy, but it's not boy. Are the circles also? No, they're still circles. And this picture specifically has more smaller little circles, which is so cute. The little reflections. Just cutting away over here, going fast, fast, fast. Oh, I hear the thunder. And the thunder rolls. All right, here we come. Here we come. We're coming. We're coming. Yes, Board Game Con. What if you shift the smile to the right or left? A little smirk. Yeah. That was option. Was that option 2? But I was worried that maybe it would look like I just didn't know how to center things. But I think that this might be the winner. Look at that face. And then we swap it out. I feel like I'm playing like Mr. Potato Head. What do we think about that? I can't see it straight on, so. I think the circles might be a little too big, like the side ones. Oh, there's something in my shoe. Sticking me. Do we like this little sad girl? I'll play around with it some more, but I think this might be the winner in my heart. Oh, and I got an ad. I can't see it anymore. I like the double smile, the W. But now, is this gonna look like it's gonna throw up? Like, I'm gonna throw up. Because you're like smiling. You know how dogs, when they're about to throw up, they like smile? Or I guess it almost looks more like a, you really like me? You really like me? Okay, so these are all good options. I'm gonna look at them like straight on and see, and I think this is too much white and I need to see more black. So I'm gonna maybe trim those down a little bit. And maybe we'll post on my Instagram and get other people's opinions. So let me know, or on Facebook, because I need to make some Facebook posts. So check me out there. Also, if you're not in my Discord or on Instagram, that's where I'm going to be posting when these go on my website first. And then I'll share it on like YouTube Shorts, Facebook, wherever else that I need to share it. But Mega Gengar is up for grabs for the first edition, and then this will be hopefully sometimes this week will be up for grabs on my website. Let's see. It's giving sad. It looks like the over happy kawaii anime. Yeah, the little dots add into the kawaii-ness. But thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me and chilling for this early morning for me video. For all of you guys that are later, have a good night. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And for everyone watching later on in the VOD, I think that's what they call it. Thank you as well. Make sure to like give it a thumbs up if you don't mind. And I will see you guys Thursday. It's either going to be morning or afternoon. I'm not sure. I will keep you updated. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Bye, Tia. Wait, what is social media? I mean, I deleted both of those apps. Wait, do you still have Discord though? Oh, do you still have, I guess Facebook was one of the one I named. I'm trying to do monetization on Facebook, so I'm really like, you have to get invited for that one, so I don't know if that'll happen. But I'm doing the challenges to hopefully get there. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.